Alright guys, well we're out doing a little bit of mushroom hunting today. Today's April 20th. Just came across the first mushrooms of the day that are edible. We're actually looking more for morels than anything else. I'm out here with my cousin AJ. He's back up in there searching around some dead trees. This is actually his first time ever out mushroom hunting. We'll get with him here in a minute, but I want to show you what we came across. These right here are actually edible. They are called Dryad Saddles, or pheasant backs. The reason for the name, obviously, the back of them here and are on top, actually looks like a pheasant's back. But they're actually really neat. Here's the bottom of them too, for all you new mushroom hunters and stuff. Kind of give you an idea, but they're actually edible. This one here is almost good picking size. We're gonna go ahead and take it just because we've never, well, I've had them, but he's never had them. And he actually spotted this one on down the tree there. So that's actually a really good size one, perfect for eating. And we're gonna continue going up through here and looking for these dead trees, and I'll kind of explain a little bit on what we're looking for, and hopefully we find some morels today too. So stay tuned, and we'll be back here shortly. All right guys, well we got a little bit further into the woods here. We're actually starting to make our way out, and I happen to see this little dead log here. We got another variety of edible mushrooms, but they're not morels. These here are actually called oysters, and another name for them is hickory jacks. They're absolutely delicious. If I had to compare them to the morels, they'd be right up there with them. But let me show you what they look like, and I'm gonna check the bottom just to be sure that's what it is, but from the top of them, it looks exactly like what it should be. So here we go. That is what they look like. Now on the bottom, they should have what they say is like a fleshy bottom. And from what I can see here on the side, they do. Get up underneath them here. Yep, right there is exactly what you're looking for, that meaty, fleshy bottom. That is exactly what they are. And we have a good mess of them. There's my hand compared to it. Perfect size. And that'd be great for eating for 2 people, man. Better get up here and check these puppies out.
This is a sponge or what this is?
What you got up there? Oh yeah, you know what? Actually I can show that to the camera too. These don't grow this time of the year. They normally grow in, I want to say September. I could be wrong.
Dust coming out.
Yep, that right there is called a puffball. They'll be bright white. And I'm almost positive it's like September, if not a little bit before.
I was walking, I accidentally.
And they'll grow. Yeah, when you step on them like that, that's all the spores coming out of them. But pretty cool.
Hey man, you want to play some soccer?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Whoa, whoa.
Here we go. Oh.
That's a goal.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly what it is, dude.
Ooh.
They almost like look fake. I know. And when we pick these too, it's going to be different. Like,
look how big that is.
I know that's a good size. That's absolutely perfect size on that. But
I'm good thing I found that one, my first one.
I know, your very first one, man. First edible. So that's awesome. Oh. That's good stuff, dude. You liking yours too?
Hell yeah.
Oh, let me get a copyright on that while I'm at it. Oh. Well, lunchtime. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get to a new spot, and we're gonna find some morels this time. You ready?
I've been ready.
I was born ready. He was born ready. Let's do this, guys.
Jackets winning overtime. How does that one go in? Dirty toe drop. What to do? Grab one today.
There should be more, man.
Is that right there?
Yep, that's it. See, normally they grow up more. This one's growing real funky, and it's super fresh, and it's so small that, we might be like a couple days early, which ain't a bad thing, but I can't tell. It almost looks like I don't know, it looks like a gray, but first one of the day. There should be more in here, man. Really should. So we're back home now. Obviously, we got everything prepped up. Everything's good to go. Once you get your Dryad Saddles home, hold on. A Dryad Saddle. Fun fact: this was your first mushroom hunt.
First
ever.
time. First time.
First time ever out. Well, I take that back. We did only find one morel.
Yeah.
Real tiny. I say here in the next week or so, we should be good to go.
Definitely go again.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be checking every, say, 3 or 4 days once we get off work and school and stuff like that. But once you get them home, obviously the first thing to do is get them in some water, clean them off, and then we'll take them over to the cutting board and went ahead and got them all cut up. Once you get them cut up, especially the Dryad Saddles, those are kind of particular. I'll kind of run through the clip on how I prep those. And then after that, the biggest thing was to get them in some salt water. Set them in the fridge, let them soak for, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour. After you do that, we'll get them in some oil and we'll be good to go and we'll be eating. So
Yes,
we'll sit here an hour and a half, we'll be back, and we'll cut the clip and we'll be prepping them up. So here we go. All right, so with these Dryad Saddles, like I explained before, they're also called pheasant backs. As you can see, it looks like the back of a pheasant. Right where it goes up against the trunk of a tree or any dead tree or logs or like that. You want to just kind of cut around the base. Once you get this part off, it's real tough. You don't want that in the fryer or anything like that or trying to eat it. Yeah, it's just real, it's too tough. What's another word for it not being tender? It's real, what the hell is the word?
Not tender, it's real
Tough. That's, Jesus Christ. That's bad, dude. It's real stiff. It's real tender around the bark. This here is real tender. Once you get it all cut out like that, best thing to do is on your longest part here, it's kind of hard to see. Let's just get that out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and just cut it into slices here. I most like big old steak fries. I want to try to keep them relatively the same thickness if you can. If not, I mean, it's not, you don't have to be perfect by any means. But we'll kind of just chunk them up here and get them in this water. Especially the longer pieces like that. I mean, you can kind of even just cut that in half and you're golden. Just cut these in half. You don't want to be 17 feet long. Once we get them there, we'll just toss them in the salt water. That'll kind of get everything bug-wise out of them, which these here don't have a lot of spots for bugs to hide, but it's just always good to soak them and throw them in the fridge, and you'll be good to go. See what you think about these old puppies.
fizz bumper.
All right, let's do this, man. Your first wild mushroom.
Ain't too bad.
It ain't bad, is it? What do you think, though? Like, it's obviously gonna be a little weird at the first time.
I could go like with some ranch with it for real. Like I could put ranch.
Try
on
some
it.
here. Let's try some ranch.
That or some hot sauce. I feel like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, hot sauce. I've never even thought about it, but it probably would be really good.
Bring them here to the light.
But,
That's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm not even trying to be like a liar or nothing. It's actually pretty solid.
I told you they're pretty good. Like, they're different though. Like, it's weird. Like, the texture is just odd, but it's like.
Oh my bad.
No, you're good. Hot sauce probably would be really good with that.
Like right, I took a bite. I'm like, man, hot sauce.
I didn't even think about that. Ooh. I think hot sauce would be money. Better or worse?
Bro, that's pretty. That's pretty
Is it
good.
pretty good?
That's, I swear to God, I'm trying ranch now.
Is it good?
You gotta try ranch.
Oh snap!
My God.
Let's try this here.
You ever had ranch?
Nah, dude, it's probably like fried pickles.
Bro, it's good. What the heck?
That's really, really good.
That just came in my head. I'm like, let me try some ranch and some hot sauce.
That honestly reminds me of like fried pickles.
Dude, try some
Even
hot
the
sauce.
texture, I bet the hot sauce is good.
Like the ranch makes it like a.
Dude, that's mind blowing. That's like money.
I was like, you know what, dude, That's perfect. The hot sauce has like that cake.
The hot sauce is, if you like it spicy, that's perfect.
Yeah. If you like it like, kind of like a ranch typey.
Yeah. Like if you like a fried pickle.
Bro, I should be like Gordon Ramsay. I should make my own.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's money.
That's
that
solid.
really is.